and target specific things, whether it's on the face or the body. So today we're going to do this one.
Got real quiet in here all of a sudden.
Thank you all for all your undivided attention.
We started talking and we all grew silent to listen to every word.
Well, I think everybody came to see this, right?
We did.
Because you guys said that you didn't really find
Are
our
you
sculpture.
riveted? I'm riveted.
Oh. Okay, so I usually will set the serum close to me because during the whole application, I'm constantly saturating her skin before I put the needle on it, just because it's going to infuse the skin. So if I use all of this, that's okay. I'll add something else in that's in our back bar, but this is going to kind of dive in and add to the results that the microneedling is
How
doing.
close can you get to her the lower part of her eye, where it gets really dark under her eye? How close can you get?
So I can get, what I would do is I would pull this down, and I'm going to do this during the treatment, and I can get all the way to here.
Nice.
So because I'm able to pull that skin, I'm able to get like right up under the lip.
Wow.
Yeah. And then for clients, if they want a little bit of lift above, I'll kind of pull
Seriously?
this and do right here.
Lift it up. Wow.
You know, it's just going to start to kind of rebuild the collagen and elastin in that area, while also kind of pumping. Yes, absolutely. So the needles come in individual packages. And so I'll put it in and then I'll let you guys see what it looks like before we start the treatment. So there's 11 little needles, and basically the mixture of the needles, the depth that we choose depending on, you know, kind of the client's comfort, and then the vibration are going to be what's impacting her skin.
Her face is totally numb. She wouldn't feel it if you slapped her, right?
Probably not.
Can we test it?
But she also has done different skin treatments, so her skin is kind of prepped, as I was saying that we would want to do, because you don't really want to just jump into doing such an aggressive treatment. It's not necessarily going to hurt you, but you're going to have more downtime, might be a little bit more painful, and the results you could get if you start with something like a chemical peel is going to start by kind of damaging the tissue, then starting to rebuild that collagen, cleaning off any dead skin cells that need to come off, and then we're kind of almost able to go a little bit deeper at that point. So, as I said before, I just saturate her skin. I always start in the center of the forehead. We do 3 passes, one up and down, one sideways, and then in circles, but we do it all clockwise.
Magic serum.
Yes. How's that feel?
Okay. I feel it a little bit, but it's fine.
I won't mess with it anymore. Turn it off. Okay, so as you can kind of see, just from that one little pass, I've already stimulated a little bit of blood. That's okay. This is a good clinical response, kind of what you want to see in the skin. Some people don't bleed at all, and then some people bleed a lot, but it stops as soon as it hits the surface of the skin. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What are you feeling?
I'm feeling that there is no numbing in my eyebrow, I think.
Early on it.
So even though that area is a little sensitive, just because there's hair right there, so we didn't really go, we went up to it, but not over it. So even though she's a little bit uncomfortable, I'm still going to hit the area because it's 2 seconds, and the impact that she's going to have in a couple days, it's worth making her suffer a little bit. So that's what you get when you do a treatment with me. You get abused, but clients like it.
We'll be back for more.
Okay, and then I'll have you put your head. And then I just kind of work my way around. And in different areas, like where there's not any bone, it doesn't hurt as bad. And you're going to get less of a clinical response as well.
Does it matter how fast or slow you do it?
No. But someone's generally not going to do it any faster than I am right now. Unless they're in a hurry. Which...
she's done some jumping jacks.
So see how I can go like right up to the brow, or to the orbital area?
You guys can come closer if you want.
We're not staring at you, we're just looking at the needle. And the
So
drool.
see, immediately I'm getting a little bit of bruising
You got right up
and a
there,
speckling.
yeah.
But this is going to help with those crow's feet.
Nice.
I became a member. I get to do every 6 weeks.
Yes, and this treatment is something you want to do between 5 and 6 weeks is how our spa does it. Just because our clients are interchanging with other treatments, unless we're specifically doing microneedling or something of that nature.
And for people asking on Facebook, they're asking you, how long do you stay red?
I would say a lot of people lose the erythema within, like, by tomorrow. Myself, when I get a treatment, I like it to be very, very aggressive, so kind of bruised and beat up for a few days. But even for me, the redness subsides within no more than 48 hours. And then the bruising still takes a few days. Especially under the eye, you want to cause that bruising effect.
And what is the serum being used?
Pigment stabilizer. So this is going to target all of the pigmentation that is bothering her.
And this treatment is included free in all memberships?
All memberships, except for a $29 needle fee.
Yes, and the numbing. Yeah,
The numbing is part of that.
yeah. Disposal fee.
About
Yes.
timeline disappear after first procedure, so it needs to be a number.
I think you'll see a difference because your body responds to this kind of,
Different.
your body responds by
Hmm.
healing it, by
Technical
producing collagen.
There we go. There we go.
It's just because of the cord is so far. So I can go all the way up to her lip line as well for anybody who kind of gets those deep lines above their lips or even around the labial fold right here, which will help to repair that.
Your body to work with you so that your body goes, wow, we need this.
Well, for her, she doesn't have any wrinkles, so we're really focusing on pigmentation, but yes, it does help with wrinkle removal.
But for somebody that doesn't have wrinkles, what are the benefits?
It's going to tighten your skin. It's also going to help improve laxity. It's also a really great treatment for preventative care.
Oh, plump too.
Yeah, it plumps. It does. This is the one treatment that does, like with these type of devices, that actually does minimize pore size. And it's very dramatic too.
Any adverse effects that could potentially be a problem?
No, not really. Aside from, the downtime is kind of the
What does it do to
Thing that can
acne
be-
scars?
it helps to repair them. We even have a specific serum just like this. It's called wound healing. That is targeted for that. But even if we don't use the serum, it's still going to help to fix that because it's rebuilding the collagen and elastin deep into the skin.
So your body responds to this kind of sort of
Wound healing.
for the injury by
Yep.
healing.
Yep, so we're basically creating a controlled wound to get your body to respond, and then it naturally starts to repair itself to go back to what it used to be.
A question online is the first thing is, does it hurt? We have to ask the patient. What are you feeling?
It doesn't right now. Every once in a while I'll feel like where the numbing maybe didn't get completely, or I didn't adhere to it completely. And it's a little bit of pain, but it's nothing unmanageable. For the most part, it really just feels like a little pressure.
And that does have a lot of effect too. So depending on the esthetician might depend on the pressure as well. And that's what I was saying. Everybody's treatment you're getting the same treatment, but depending on the esthetician would be kind of the aggression, I guess you could say, or the kind of the penetration. Also, we kind of focus on like, what is the client looking for? Do they want really fast response? Are they okay with that downtime? And are they okay with a little bit of pain? If they're not, then we're not going to be as aggressive. We're going to make sure that you feel comfortable, because we don't want this to be a miserable experience. We want you, even if we have to baby step it, that's okay. We're still going to get good results. Now with her, because she's done other treatments, I did a little bit deeper depth, whereas usually we'll kind of baby step it up. But I've treated her, so I, as the esthetician, already know kind of what her expectation is.
What her limitations are.
Exactly, yeah. The forehead and any areas with bone as well. So it's not necessarily that per se that the numbing didn't work.
Yeah.
It could be something as simple as that this is the area that is sensitive because of the bones.
Yeah, I can feel it more. I can feel the little needle, but I mean, it's not too bad. But I can feel the needle more on the forehead and the cheekbones and like the jawline where there's more bone. Like it makes my eyes just tear up a little bit, but it's not unbearable.
And as you can see, even on her cheek area, it looks like maybe I missed it. It's just that this area has more tissue, so it doesn't absorb it as well, where these areas just want to bleed because the bone is behind it. So
You do the nose too?
yes, if a client wants it, but some people the nose can be a little uncomfortable for.
Yeah.
Do you want to do the nose?
Sure, yeah.
All right, we're gonna stop there. Just one pass. Finish.